All right, well, we got the camper all unloaded, as you can see here. Camper's unloaded. Now I'm just trying to figure out what I need to tie it down with. So I came across this stuff. My dad told me it was in here, but it's these little shock absorber things. But I got all four of those, front and back. And then I got these brackets, which are for the rear bumper. I just don't have the things that actually go onto the bumper. So I pretty much have the whole setup. I just need these little tabs that screw on or attach to the bumper somehow. Not these. These attach to like an end of a chain, and then I believe, yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but we'll figure that out. But looks like we got all the parts here we need, except a couple. So these brackets go onto like the bumper somehow, and then they'll go up and attach to the camper. And then we're getting ready to go check out right now. We're gonna go check out the brackets that we can steal out of my dad's truck, since he's not gonna pull this thing around anymore. So he said we could use that stuff. So let's go take a look at that. All right, see you in just a sec. Okay, here we are at my dad's truck, and this is what I was talking about here, is these brackets. So those hooks are gonna hook on, obviously, here, and then up to the camper little eyelet that's up here. But we need to pull these out. Gonna have to pull those out. Looks like we're gonna have to drill a couple holes into the bed of my truck, but you know what? I like free. So we're gonna take free, and then I'll just have to buy. So those little, unfortunately, somebody rear-ended my dad at one point, and they replaced the bumper. But there used to just be little. They were just little odd-shaped, flat side on either side and round on the other, if I remember correctly. And those brackets just kind of attach on there, and then a chain or whatever, and then up to the camper little eyelet for the tie down. So I thought I was gonna have to spend a whole bunch of money. I thought I was gonna have to spend a whole bunch of money on that, but it looks like we're gonna get away with fairly cheap. Fingers crossed. So I'm gonna start pulling those out and go from there. All right, see you in a minute. All right, so I got those brackets installed, as you can see here. So those will hold the front of the camper down. You can see, got them all installed. All right. So the next thing is going to be to get those the little ones for wherever they go on the side of the bumper. I just ordered those, along with the power cord to wire from here. So we're on our way. I've got my appointment scheduled tomorrow to go get my driver's license. So everything is kind of, it's time consuming, but it is moving in the right direction. So that is a positive, because it seemed like it hasn't been moving in the right direction for a while. So it's good to see some progress. All right, guys. All right, so got that all hooked up, what we just talked about. And I don't know if you guys were able to see or not, but it was kind of raining on and off. Luckily, I had half of the bed of my truck pulled in underneath the cab over of the camper. That way, it stayed a little bit dry, but not all the way dry. But after all that painstaking labor, and now that it's a little rainy and cold out, it's time to relax more. So anyways, all right, so little update. Video was supposed to come out yesterday at noon, which it did, but for some reason it only loaded the last 2 minutes of it. So yesterday, before I left to go to the Department of Motor Vehicles, I got it loading again, the right video, and it is now Friday at about 9 o'clock in the morning, and it is at 49% loaded. So maybe by this time tomorrow, my Thursday video will be loaded. Also, update on the driver's license. I drove to Polson yesterday. About an hour and 15-minute drive. And I got up there and I didn't have all the proper documentation. Okay, well, since we are kind of held up on traveling and stuff for now, I decided I was going to do some cooking. So, I bought some petite sirloin and some veggies that sounded good. So, this is based off of something that I saw Jonathan Yench do on his channel. He's based out of Oregon and travels around the Pacific Northwest for the most part. He always has very good food. And I saw him make a chimichurri sauce. I don't even know what that is. I saw him make it, and it looked delicious. So I decided I was going to kind of base something off of his recipe. So my chimichurri sauce is going to be, it's going to be some cilantro. It's going to be some serrano peppers, be some garlic, some parsley, there's some oregano, olive oil, some balsamic vinegar. And I don't know, I've never made this before, but that combination of stuff just sounds fantastic. So let's give it a try. This is a side, obviously. This isn't going in the chimichurri. And I just got a little mason jar that I'm going to mix everything in. I'm going to go ahead and get this cilantro cleaned up. I don't like the stems, so I clean it thoroughly. Oh, okay. I had to switch. My back is killing me. I opted for serranos rather than jalapenos because I want the heat. So, I like garlic. We're going to do 4 big fat cloves. Alright, we got everything chopped up here. Go ahead, come on. So, obviously, like the heat, so we're gonna put a little red pepper in there too, just to make sure we got some spice. Alright. Probably won't even taste that, but put some black pepper in there. Woo! I think that's plenty. And a little bit of salt. A little bit of salt. A little bit of salt. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. That'll do. Alright. Now, let's see. Well, that smells amazing. I don't cook with parsley and oregano a lot. So, just gonna go based off of how good it smells together, I guess. Just kind of guess the... So this is parsley. Can't take it back out, so we'll just do it in little bitskis. I think I have... Well, I don't think it matters. This is ground oregano. Very strong. Very strong flavor. We're just going to leave that right there like that for now. Shake up your olive oil. I don't know why I did that. Make sure you shake your olive oil. Alright, anyways. So you put about a quarter cup in there, ish. Gotta have that balsamic. We know we need that balsamic. And I don't know. Whew, that smells good. Oh, that smells so good. That smells amazing. I think we're going to need a little bit more wetness in there. More olive oil. Since these are going to be kind of marinating the steaks in. Okay, anyways, all that chopping, and I forgot my garlic for my asparagus. This perfect little container. So these have all been cleaned and everything and washed and cut. I will stick them back in the fridge until we are ready. Okay, well, I got this chimichurri sauce all made, and now I'm just gonna let it marinate in some of the, let the steaks marinate in it. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. We're leaking. We don't want to leak. Well, that was a disaster. It's just trying to do it the lazy way instead of walking to go get a bag. Note to self, don't be lazy.
should be able to see her whenever I want. She doesn't need to be in a care facility. She doesn't need a court-appointed guardian. She has a loving son to take care of her, and I just don't understand how...
Alright, so I got a little confession to make. I put the chimichurri sauce and everything together yesterday. But I decided I didn't feel like cooking at the time. So I ended up making one steak. And I just did it in the broiler 5 minutes aside after it only sat for a couple hours. Maybe even an hour. And it was delicious. So that left me with 4 steaks. And being Memorial Weekend, left me with 3 steaks. And being that it's Memorial Weekend, I thought might as well feed the folks as well. So we're going to move inside into their kitchen and continue from there. Alrighty. Alright, got the steaks pulled out. They're going to be to room temperature. What the plan is season these potatoes, get them in the oven. They're going to take about an hour to bake, so I'll get them in the oven at 350. About 35 minutes after that, I'll start the grill, let it heat up for 10 minutes. Throw the steaks on. They're going to take about 5 minutes aside. That'll put us at 55 minutes after the grill warmed up. 35, 45, 10 minutes total, 55 minutes. As the steaks are resting, then we will put the asparagus on. So right now we're just going to mix these potatoes up. And some black pepper. Wash my hands off. Alright, so I'm just going to get the asparagus ready, and same type of thing. It's just going to be some olive oil, some fresh garlic. Alright, so and that garlic we chopped up yesterday. Ready for the grill. Okay, potatoes are ready to go in. So I came outside to start the grill. I had to pull the cover off. I was looking just to make sure there was propane. I'll just show you this real quick. So I was under here and I grabbed the propane bottle and it moved very easily. Then I noticed this little bracket here kind of shows you how much propane you got left. So I had never seen that before, but the lighter it gets, it shows you the level. I can't really see on camera if this is showing it or not, but yeah. So the propane tank gets lighter, it moves that gauge. How cool is that? Well, I forgot to press record, but there we go. We got them on the grill. I'm gonna do 5 minutes aside. 5 aside. All right, timer's going off. Time to flip these bad boys. Oh shoot, I'm not doing a very good job of operating the camera and flipping these, so I apologize about that. Not used to. Oh, those peppers, boy. Yay! Alright. 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. Alright. 5 minutes. little bit more time because I got to go in and get the asparagus, but usually they say 5 to 10 minutes, let it rest. That way when you cut into it, the meat, it doesn't just spill all the juices. Alright, and our beautiful asparagus. Let's move on over here. Alright, it's been a long time since I did an asparagus. I set it for 5 minutes and left it. It actually looks pretty good. Doesn't look overdone. Oh man, that actually looks... Whew. Oh man, that looks good. Good. It was a happy accident. I think we timed it right. Alright, so we got quite the spread. We got our potatoes that just came out of the oven. We got this onion, cucumber, tomato, or what is it? Balsamic vinaigrette mix. Delicious. Got our asparagus we just pulled off, and our steaks that have been resting for about 7-8 minutes now. I think we got a winner. I don't know, looks pretty good to me. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, well, we're back at the house. Dottie's happy to see me. You can see, or she's happy to smell what I just ate. But I brought her a little. We gotta share, huh? We gotta share. Oh, stop licking me so much. We're gonna give her some. Even though it's not Memorial Day or your birthday or Christmas, we're still gonna give you a little snacker because we all had some good yum yums, huh? Are you gonna gobble this up so fast, huh? Oh, thank you. Hi. Hi. Okay, gotta be patient, okay? Be patient. Give you some of that yum yum juice there, huh? Oh, goodness, it's gonna be so good. Pass that up for you. Oh, let me splash it on the table, huh? Splash it on the table a little bit. Will you lick the sides for me? Lick the sides? Huh? Okay, come on. There you go, baby. There you go. You should slow down, sweetheart. Well, I'm going to have to say that dinner was a success. The parents enjoyed it, I enjoyed it, and I believe Dottie enjoyed it. So, there's only time for one thing. To a successful dinner. And to all of you. Yum. Alright guys, well, I'll start it here. Okay, alright guys, so not much going on this week. I've just been kind of waiting for a bunch of parts and stuff like that. So anyways, I got the plug replaced. As you can see, this is the big plug that we needed for it. So this will plug directly into my truck. Alright, and then yesterday I received the bracket. Well, that's another story. I thought I ordered a pair, but it came as one, so now I had to order another one. But basically, the way this is going to work, if you're unfamiliar, this is kind of probably the cheaper way. Besides having a drill hole in your bumper, I'm not sure why people don't do this more often. Maybe they do, not sure. But you know, these were like $25 a piece on Amazon. When I found out that there was only one yesterday, I called around, and there's a shop that's local here, and they wanted $63 for one. So I decided I'm just going to go ahead and order it and wait. I'm waiting on other stuff anyways. Ordered the solar system a couple days ago, so I got a 400 watt or 4 100 watt panels, the controller, and a lithium ion 12 volt battery to replace the camper battery. And then I would probably in the future, maybe another month or so, add another 12 volt to help with the inverter. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I got a 3000 watt inverter on the way as well. So anyways, these, they're like two separate pieces, right? So this will actually go into the bumper somewhere here. And then let me set this up. See if I can. Sorry about shaking it around here. So anyways, this will be obviously bolted from the inside. And then, let's see here. Then these just slip on like this. And then you have something to tie to. So the tie down will come from here up to the camper. So anyways, I just got to drill, that's a 1/2 inch hole. So just got to drill it. Might do that today, might do it tomorrow. I'm not really in any huge hurry because of, I'm still waiting. But when I do this one, I'll pre-drill the other one. That way it's ready just to bolt in there. But that's where we're at. Went down and I actually got my driver's license today. My Montana driver's license. And I went down and got my fishing license. So we're all set there. Maybe in the next video, because I have to edit this and get it out today or tonight so it's ready tomorrow. But maybe in the next video there'll be some fishing, hopefully. Maybe. Okay. Alright, so that's going to do it for this week. Thanks for joining us on this video. If you made it this far, give us a thumbs up or a like if you like the video. Next week's video should involve some solar panel installation, maybe the inverter, those rear brackets on the rear bumper, and possibly some fishing. Hopefully we can squeeze that in. Again, thanks for joining us, and be good, be safe, travel safe. Take care. See you next time.